Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to explore one of the most unexpected and impactful strikes in recent history, the attack on the Crimean Bridge, often referred to as the Kerch Bridge. This bridge is not just any infrastructure project, it represents a critical strategic link for Russia and a powerful symbol of its control over Crimea. When the bridge was struck, it shook not only the structure itself but also Moscow's confidence, as the attack carried deep political, military, and psychological consequences. To understand the full picture, we need to examine the bridge's exterior design, its interior structure, its overall performance, the safety features that were meant to protect it, the unique points that made it so important, the enormous cost that went into its creation, and ultimately what lessons can be drawn from its vulnerability and the aftermath of the strike. The Crimean Bridge stands as the longest bridge in Europe, stretching an impressive 19 kilometers across the Kerch Strait. From the exterior, it was designed to be both visually imposing and practically resilient, with a dual-purpose road and railway connection that linked mainland Russia to the Crimean Peninsula. Its giant steel arches rise high over the waters, serving as both an architectural landmark and a symbol of permanence. To the outside observer, the exterior is a blend of modern engineering and political expression, deliberately constructed to show dominance and authority. The bridge's sheer scale and its ability to accommodate tens of thousands of vehicles daily made it appear untouchable, an image that Moscow used to showcase its strength. Inside the structure, the bridge is a marvel of engineering. Its interior design relies on massive reinforced concrete piles driven deep into the seabed, steel trusses that distribute loads, and multiple layers of support that provide stability in a region known for harsh weather conditions and seismic activity. Beneath the visible roadway lies a complex network of structural elements that keep the bridge balanced and secure, while embedded monitoring technology constantly measures stress, movement, and vibrations to ensure smooth operation. While the interior is not visible to travelers crossing it, it represents the hidden strength of the bridge, the unseen skeleton that holds everything together. In terms of performance, the Crimean Bridge was built to transform logistics across the region. It was designed to carry up to 40,000 vehicles per day, along with massive freight loads, and the addition of the railway line meant that entire military convoys, fuel shipments, and commercial goods could cross directly into Crimea without relying on sea transport. This was vital for Russia, particularly after the annexation of Crimea, as it provided a secure land route for both civilian and military supplies. In practice, the performance of the bridge far exceeded previous transportation methods, reducing travel times, increasing the efficiency of cargo delivery, and ensuring that Moscow could maintain a steady flow of resources into the peninsula. The bridge essentially became the logistical lifeline of Crimea. When analyzing safety features, the bridge was constructed with resilience as a top priority. The deep foundation pilings were designed to withstand earthquakes and heavy ice drifts during winter. The arches were engineered to resist powerful winds and waves, while specialized ice-breaking structures protected the supports from damage. Russia also invested heavily in security around the bridge. Patrol boats, radar systems, anti-drone defenses, and even surface-to-air missiles were stationed nearby to shield it from external threats. Surveillance cameras and monitoring systems were installed across the span to detect unusual activity. On paper, the safety features were comprehensive and robust, giving Moscow confidence that the bridge was one of the most protected assets in the country. Yet, the attack demonstrated that even the strongest defenses can be breached, exposing a critical weakness in the reliance on symbolic infrastructure. The unique selling points of the Crimean Bridge go far beyond its engineering capabilities. For Russia, this was not just about moving people and goods, it was about making a statement to the world. The bridge symbolized the integration of Crimea into Russia, standing as a physical and permanent representation of sovereignty. It was meant to show both Russians and the international community that Crimea was firmly under Moscow's control and would remain so indefinitely. It also served as a morale booster, a national pride project that highlighted Russian engineering prowess. This political symbolism gave the bridge a value far greater than the sum of its parts. That is why its destruction or even partial damage carried consequences that extended beyond logistics. It struck at the core of Russia's narrative. The price tag for the Crimean Bridge was staggering, with construction costs reaching an estimated $3.7 billion. This made it one of the most expensive infrastructure projects ever undertaken by Russia. The enormous investment was justified by Moscow as a necessary step to secure long-term control over Crimea, but critics noted the financial burden it placed on the Russian economy. Beyond the monetary cost, however, the political capital invested in the project was immense. Russia portrayed the bridge as an unshakable achievement, a project that would stand for generations as proof of its reach and authority. The attack that managed to damage it thus created a symbolic loss that went far beyond the billions of dollars spent on its construction. In conclusion, the Crimean Bridge was built as a testament to strength, durability, and sovereignty. Its exterior showcased power, its interior displayed sophisticated engineering, its performance made it indispensable, its safety features made it appear untouchable, and its symbolism gave it unique significance. The cost reflected Russia's determination to secure Crimea both physically and politically. But the strike revealed the vulnerability of even the most fortified projects, reminding the world that no structure, no matter how grand, is immune to modern warfare. The attack on the bridge was not just about breaking steel and concrete, it was about undermining confidence, shaking control, and sending a message that Moscow did not expect. In the end, the Crimean Bridge stands as both a remarkable engineering feat and a symbol of the risks of placing so much importance on a single piece of infrastructure in a time of conflict. The lessons drawn from its strike will echo for years, showing that in modern warfare, symbolism can be as fragile as steel under fire.